Welcome to 7 Trumpets Prepper. And guys, in this video, before I go anywhere down this path to explain everything, I want to say thank you so much to all of you who have supported this channel here on YouTube ever since 2012 to this day, and all the others who have come along on this journey and have been with us ever since. There is a lot that I want to break down for you in this video, and I hope you stick around to the very end. Long and short of it, I just want to let everyone know I am officially moving to Patreon. There will be a ton of free content. As always, I have always produced free content and plan to do so in the future as well. But also there will be some membership and subscriber-based support on that platform. And I will break down those 6 reasons why in a minute. But I want to tell you that in light of recent events, there has been a lot of things that have opened my eyes, and I am so grateful for all the things in the mechanization that has happened around me that has really shown me that something has got to change in a lot of different ways in life. And number one, I just want to point out, and these are like in really no particular order, but I just want to just break all this down, is my number one vice with moving, regardless, good, bad, or ugly, whatever takes place, is ever since I got that YouTube play button, which was worked for many, many years, and not that it's about that play button, but that is a reflection of the effort that was put in this channel. And actually, apparently, a very, very few people ever make it over 100K subscribers, period, on YouTube, let alone a million or, whatever, millions and millions. And we couldn't have done that. I couldn't have done that without you and your support. And this channel, it's about the kingdom. And especially the imminent trumpets that's about to take place in our generation. I can just feel the shift immediately. And the number one reason that I would say to move is that I am so absolutely done with receiving emails that my content's been deleted, especially since CV-19 and woke culture has infected everything. I'm tired of my subs disappearing. Like, we went over 100K. It was like 101,000 subs or something, and I started shooting up to 109,000 subs. And the next thing you know, it stalls out, and thousands of my subscribers is deleted off. Like, it's crazy. And views, like, I cannot tell you how many fellow content creators have experienced this, that they will watch their view count going up in the studio and then later come back, and then those views have been taken away. Like, this is not just me talking. This is other content creators I personally know, and they are crushing it out there. Like, they have a play button on the wall too. So this ain't like little low-level, channels either. And no disrespect to low-level channels. We all have to start somewhere. But I'm sick and tired of it. And, I was moving stuff over to Odyssey, and that's even been stopped now from YouTube transferring, which is very frustrating and sickening. And the ever-changing guidelines and ever-moving goalposts and just all this insanity, I've had my fill of it. So over on Patreon, I can still produce content, share free content, share membership and subscriber-based content, and really have a variation of things. Furthermore, I'm done with the imbalance and, the woke culturism, where that you can plainly, and this is a segue to number 2, is that, you can see where so many things are okay on certain social media platforms, but truther and content and things like that is suppressed, banned, and removed. And I'm really getting tired of that. Number 3 is I don't feel welcome or wanted on this platform anymore. It's been that way for about 2 years, and I have really tried to continue to press forward, and not to mention the additional year that I had to stay out of trouble just to get a play button. And I'm tired of not being able to fully use my voice. I'm tired of having to talk in parables and generalizations, where that I can go somewhere else and actually speak my mind. And number 4, it's time to start supporting people that take a step out here for the kingdom. In light of the Charlie Kirk situation, it really has opened my eyes, and I'll actually use this as number, let this be number 4 and then go in further in a minute. But there is going to be some radical changing of people being able to assert the First Amendment in the very near future. Is actually going to be one of my videos that I cover here very soon on Patreon, as to what you can expect in the wake of the Charlie Kirk incident, because you're going to see a radicalization and a change of a lot of things. And the political spectrum always uses these crises as an opportunity, and it will not go unused. I'll just say that. And so it's time to have support, of the people that's out here, because we take a risk to put our face out here, and I have done it for now going into decades. And it is, since actually when 2029 rolls around, I'll have been in the truth by the grace of y'all for Most High y'all for 20 years. And I've been on this channel now, I think, for 14. And I have traveled the country and across the world. And anytime somebody's called, I've jumped on a plane, train, boat, whatever it took to get there, paid out of pocket, done whatever it took to get it done for the kingdom, because I counted that tithing and an honor, and to do whatever I could for the kingdom. And this world is changing, and it is getting harder and harder and harder to strive and survive. It costs money to produce content. It costs money to edit content. It costs money to be on StreamYard. Everything costs. And it's time for people to start supporting those that get out here and beat feet for the kingdom. Because when you see things like, there was a young lady, and I'm not even going to give her credit, but there was a young lady that decided to start making adult content on an adult channel. And within moments of turning 18 and started it up, made millions of dollars overnight for filth. It blows my mind how that people cannot support those working the kingdom for the kingdom and just give them just a drip to help them along. With that said, I just feel like that in light of losing my job recently after being employed for years and decades, and now, pretty much doing off-grid work full-time, I'm so grateful the Father's sending me tons of off-grid work, and things are just radically changing by His grace. But the time that it's gave me to be home, I really feel like it is a time of judgment, or that we need to cut off those things that aren't working for us. And it's so interesting that the first month that Patreon will be active for me is the first day that it will kick off will actually coincide with Day of Atonement. So that night after Day of Atonement will be my first streaming on Patreon for those that will support me on Patreon. And you obviously can join for free too. But it will be the first that I will be on there. And it just seems to me that I didn't plan that out. It just so happened that how the month falls in the start of October, Day of Atonement will be the beginning. And so I feel like that everything happens in its season and for a reason, and it's time to move. And that leads me to my last point for moving is I plan that if this works, I plan to full-time do this as ministry. I'm literally paying out of pocket to travel to Texas very soon for the Truther convention and the Truther Expo, and go give a word there about the Days of Noah 2.0, and hopefully wake people up. And if I can, I'm going to try to go to Forsyth, Arizona, I think it is, to another one. And, it's just depending on how much work continues to come in. But see, if Patreon can bring enough support, I can be there for people. And so this is an opportunity that all these years I've helped you guys and helped others. This is an opportunity to start giving back a little bit and to help move this thing forward. And so with that said, last two things is the Hard Truth Show will be the one thing that I will have subscriber based from now on. And that's for two reasons. Is one, I want to give the very best to those that will support me. And secondly, those that want to be haters and come on live streams and be disruptive or whatever, well, you got to pay entry. So, thanks for stopping by and supporting the channel, regardless if you agree or not. So that's going to shake that up. And also going to do special content for those that support the ministry. I'm going to focus if there's certain things that people want brought out, we're definitely going to take the time to focus on that full time. Y'all willing. And the last thing I say is, whether you agree with me on this, whether you support me on this, Whether you're going to, in a few minutes, be one of them people, he's going to have paid content now, I'm unsubscribing, bye. Well, I wish you the absolute very best in life. And those that choose not to come over to Patreon and support me moving forward, I hope the catalog of content I've produced over the years can be a help to you. Feel free to download it, copy it, distribute it, do edit, share it on your own channel, whatever you want to do. It's there for the grabbings. But for those that choose to join me over on a new platform and a new beginning, I hope the next 10 years, if there is 10 years left for us, I hope that it is a wonderful future ahead. I hope it reaches multitudes. I hope the content that is produced over there is an absolute blessing to everyone. And guys, with that said, as always, until we see you again here at Seven Trumpets Prepper Channel on Patreon, I hope the Most High Yah Baruch you and keep you, make his face shine upon you, show you favor, and give you shalom, my friends, in Yahushua name.